welcome everyone as, achievement accomplished. Well, thank you very much. I am Frodan, and today we're going to be casting the Best of America finals of the September to October 2011 tournament, where we have lots of great players all lined up for you tonight. And of course, we're going to show it up on the screen right now. We can bring it on. There it is. So we're going to have Soul Hunter and Fore Fire and Berr.Nine, all very, very solid team. Very well rounded, in fact, because of Fore Fire being more of that melee attack bruiser versus Berr.Nine being that assassin range, and Soul Hunter, of course, being that cast nuker. Then, of course, it's going to be Janne D'Ar, Dark Fact, and Horus on the bottom. And, of course, it's going to be Team Red and Team Blue I'm going to be addressing in that fashion. Now, you might be saying, Frodan, where have you been in the past couple of months? You know, in fact, some people feel like they haven't even heard me in years. And it's funny because I haven't even had a YouTube up for more than a few months. But, you know, it's just because I was really busy over the summer. So I really appreciate everyone who's been sending me all kinds of messages. Hopefully they can get more content out. And, you know, I've been listening to it and I really wanted to. And this has been really motivating me to get out. And I also appreciate that City Tempest has actually been very faithful specifically with being able to improve spectating. And, you know, overall, I'm just very grateful to be able to cast this for you guys today. So it looks like, right off the bat, we do have Barsarker harassing Alex right over here. Of course, Alex is Horus, which is, you know, again, one of those bruisers, but he's got really powerful silences. And, looks like right now some great kiting here from Barsarker to prevent Alex from being able to farm effectively. So Alex is going to be under a lot of harassment. But we have here, looks like Fore Fire going up against Dark Fact. Now, Dark Fact, of course, being a very solid pick overall. Just kind of that balance between caster, nuker, but he's also can be very tanky as well. And looks like we do have tOotCoLiN here as well, going to play Janne D'Ar, one of those staple characters. Oh, we might have the first kill over here. Ooh, Barsarker almost getting the snipe there. Berr.Nine, very good range over here. Looks like he's just going to try to see if he can go and dive. And looks like a lot of creep aggro is being taken upon onto Barsarker, but Barsarker does fall back. Doesn't want to dive just yet. And hopefully we can get rid of this accomplishment. Look over here, but, you know, hopefully I can get rid of it. I apologize. Looks like, meanwhile, Fore Fire, though, is going to just be able to harass, again, a lot of what Dark Fact's doing. But both players are in the orange. They have to be careful because, again, that first kill is very critical for controlling the lane. You don't want to give up extra gold and experience to the other player. You're just going to fall way behind. Now, keep in mind that Berr.Nine did force back Horus here on Alexander. He did force him back, so he is going to be behind an EXP. You can already tell Berr.Nine already almost at level 2, and Horus, I actually apologize, just kidding. Berr.Nine, during this whole time, actually did not clear enough creep waves, and it's funny because Horus was actually able to be actually on par with EXP, so, you know, that was a great job by him. But in the meanwhile, it looks like, Soul Hunter getting a pretty good storm, landing on top of Janne D'Ar and making sure he can do damage to creeps as well. So he is going to be at level 3 when Janne's at level 2. This is great farming. Looks like Fore Fire is very, very weak. Dark Fact might try to go for a snipe. But no, Fore Fire goes back just as he sees him. Then, of course, controlling that tower is so key. Looks like Fore Fire wants to dive him, but a huge nuke goes off, and it looks like we might have the first kill, but no. My god, both players are on 100 health or less. No, it looks like Fore Fire might take some creep aggro and might go down that way. Ooh, he's at 25 health. Oh, man, so close. That was too close for comfort, as it looks like both players giving a little bit of a LOL. They realized how close they were to dying. And just like that, actually, I think aloera came back and sniped Fore Fire. And it looks like during that time, I actually missed that Barsarker died as well. So a lot of back and forth action going on so far right off the bat. I apologize, guys, for missing some of those kills. But regardless, you can see that Team Blue has taken a very strong lead at the point. We can check a little bit of the score right now. So Team Red right now, we're jumping onto their vision over here. Looks like KRK leading the team right now in terms of EXP. But, you know, Alexander getting an important kill as Horus is getting harassed heavily by Berr.Nine. But, you know, getting some good harassment there. Looks like pacman, Fore Fire just wants to dive in here and just get some direct creep kills as aloera is trying to auto attack. But, a nice blink on there. Nice little X move. And aloera, of course, is going to instead try to see if he can counter push him. But, you know, we're going to jump back onto the all view here. And pacman is going to light up the rest of the creeps. Going for another blink. Dark Fact's in a lot of trouble, and he does go down. So it looks like pacman, a strong kill for his team, as team number 1 is finally on the board, 1-2 in favor of blue. Now, I don't want to favor too much of the top team of what they're doing. Let's focus on what bottom team's doing. So it looks like at this point, tOotCoLiN, he's been focusing a lot on just being able to get up his experience. Of course, Janne, one of those very, very strong mid-game characters, just because of how much abilities to trap with force fields and being able to, just manipulate the terrain and basically nuke the player into oblivion. So it's very important to maintain that, especially because he's going for God's Curse and not that force field or the other ultimate that Janne has. It looks like KRK is going to resume a little bit map control. Of course, he might try to see if he can blink and to see if he can go for a gank on Alexander. Alexander, of course, farming very beautifully. This is one of Horus's strengths, especially with Amplifying Strike, as I do believe that's one of his passes. But Amplifying Strike, extremely, extremely strong in terms of farming. Of course, every player is right now just trying to be very cautious and making sure they don't. But looks like did Dark Force get another kill? No, looks like Dark Fact instead is falling back here, being pinned to his bunker. Looks like right now Fore Fire though is just popping around, stimming. Looks like Barsarker is falling a little bit behind creep kills. Looks like Team Red's opening up their top half so they can help each other out. It looks like only in the top left lane is where they're doing it, but not in the right lane just yet. Meanwhile, pacman and Fore Fire they're just pretty much farming again, pushing very far, very dangerous considering his teammates are back at home. You can see that they're already buying items at the shops and whatnot, so when you push that far, it's very easy to get ganked in terms of just being able to be swarmed by flanking opponents, especially by Janne D'Ar. Very easy to gank with her. But oh, looks like Soul Hunter, looks like a shield does go up for Janne. Nice little timing there. Looks like at the same time Horus gonna start breaking down his own rocks. Barsarker, calls down some nukes, but it looks like Horus dodges just in time, using his mobility, absolutely destroying everything. And looks like at this point, Berr.Nine is going to fall back. He did do a considerable amount of damage, but you have to understand that Horus is pretty tanky compared to Berr.Nine. Berr.Nine only has 1,500 health compared to 2,000. That's a 33% advantage. Oh no, looks like Horus is gonna chase Berr. No, but Berr.Nine actually falls back. Now it looks like Soul Hunter might try to go for a counter gank. Does stew down a nuke onto that of Horus, but Horus instead falls back. Meanwhile, looks like, I missed that, but Dark Fact did go down to Fore Fire. pacman has been doing such a good job controlling his lane over here. And, looks like Red Team doing a pretty good job. No actual turret damage, though, done to any of blue, though, so ultimately no loss there. But again, the score is tied 2-2. It looks like actually on the left here, though, Berr.Nine doing a great job assaulting. It looks like Horus wants to do it, but it falls directly into the trap as the supply depot does ignite and do some damage. But of course, Horus still out HPing Berr.Nine considerably. Actually double the HP. Looks like Horus might die for it. He does throw down his ultimate. And he'll go down. And I'm not sure if they got credit for the kill or did he just die. We'll have to check right now. As yes, it did get credit for the kill. So Berr.Nine is actually no. Actually, it went to pacman instead. As pacman looks like he's gonna blink out right here. Meanwhile, Dark Fact and Janne D'Ar is actually doing a two-person push on the right, but instead it's like Janne falls back. Soul Hunter coming in for a backdoor storm and avoid warp. So great job there by Soul Hunter to get the kill there. Absolutely critical right now, especially because center lane is so important to be able to set up for this gank. Why Soul Hunter is so strong, being able to jump from place to place, throwing down his X's and V's, being able to do super amounts of damage here. Now we'll have to hop on board with team number 2. Looks like Fore Fire snipes Dark Fact yet again. Looks like Red Team doing a superb job. pacman might get nuked there. Looks like a God's Curse does go down on to the Fire Bat, as looks like pacman is going to be sent home packing. And it looks like Barsarker at this point. Berr.Nine going to taser his taser is pretty much a very, very light word for that. It was more of a lightning gun of some sort. What's her actual weapon called? A laser rail gun. And good lord, I would never want to be ever hit by that by the police, especially because free speech in America is free indeed. Now looks like at this point, both teams are just looking for opportunities to go for strong pushes. Looks like both teams again, they do want to set up for very strong first. If you jump onto the red team over here, they are up 10-10-8 to 10-8-7. That's actually a very significant level advantage. Of course, you have to start getting worried if this disparity becomes into 3 or 4 levels. But at this point, yeah, it looks like aloera as Dark Fact lacking behind very considerably. He's only at level 7, while KRK Soul Hunter is already at